Good morning, everyone. I'm trying to get the light right because you can see the beautiful sunshine here in glorious Tenerife is hitting me, and obviously it's one thing that will keep me to the time factor. I'll try and move over a bit. Good morning. This is Karen Cochrane Hall from Tarabiz Condado. I should know this by now. Tarabiz Condado and clientmarketingsolutions.com. I've said it often enough on my videos, so I should know it. The tip of the morning to you. I'm here with all my regalia. I'm feeling very blue, very turquoisey today, very inspired with that. And I love coral as well, so I hope that I'm energizing you just by the sight of me this morning. Anyway, what do I want to talk about today? Gosh, this is a lot of light coming in. Give me energy, sun, vitamin D and all that. What I wanted to talk to you today about was how important a morning routine is to us. How it can really, I can't get the idea of this. I'm doing these the last 2 days. I've been doing them with the Facebook Lives, not holding the thing. I'm with my glorious hands. Handless, as the saying goes in Northern Ireland. Because I'm using a tripod. I am advancing. I am a upcoming advancing techie entrepreneur. I'm going to go this weekend, just to give you those who are interested, to do Facebook Lives, etc. I'm going to buy myself what they call a gorilla tripod, which is like, it's very flexible and wobbly and whatever, and you can actually put it around, you can wrap it around a lamppost, so God knows where I'll end up doing the Facebook Lives from. That's a bit of Irish humour, but you never know. Impromptu Facebook Lives are my thing now, and I think that when I get inspired, I love to share that inspiration, so you never know where the tip of the morning is going to end up during the day. So the morning routines, I thoroughly believe that setting your day up with a great morning routine is what has brought the tremendous results and positivity and the energy to my life. I've been doing this now for about, I would say, 3.5, 4 years. And as I explained in one of the videos this week, what I actually did, it wasn't easy. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning, and that's not necessarily easy. There are some days that I do feel tired. But I was in a masterminding group yesterday, and one of the girls, we were talking precisely about, that's why it's playing on my mind. That's why I wanted to share how powerful this is. It's probably the most important thing that I've done to change my life. We talk often in coaching about the cornerstone habit, and I believe that getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, Monday to Friday, has been the most life-changing thing for me and my business and in my life and my profession. It has changed me radically, completely. It's put me well on the route of the self knowledge, getting to know myself, getting inspired by other people, and connecting to the always eternal wisdom that is all around us and that we already know. So one of the girls yesterday says, don't be one of those that press, and this really resonated with me, that this hit me hard. And I'm going to go vulnerable here. There are some mornings when I feel I can't burn the candle at both ends. I can't go to bed later, after 10 o'clock, and then get up at 5 in the morning and do my best work. I really can't be as I do it daily. That's one of my positivity alarms that comes up every so often. She said something to me which in the masterminding group yesterday I was on, that really resonated with me, and it's God's honest truth. Don't become one of the snooze button guys. Don't, when you get up, when you put your alarm on, how easy it is to touch the snooze button and go over, in my case, for another 9 minutes, and I've done that too often in the last few weeks, and it's something that has resonated very much with me. It was the universe, God telling me through my friend on the mastermind group yesterday, listen girl, you really do need to get your act together. You need to get to bed earlier so that by 10 o'clock, if you have routines, if you have a system about this, you will get the results that you want and you need. So getting back to what I do in a morning routine, why do I get up this early? Because I do a combination of things that really, really help me. The first thing I do is Qigong, which is a moving meditation. That's the very first thing I do. And that gets what they call the chi, the energy body, moving and going. And then I do a bit of garbanzo shaker. Oh, they look lovely in the sunshine. To keep that positive energy going. And then I go to do my 3-3-3, which is 3 minutes of connection, 3 minutes of gratitude, and 3 minutes of intention for the day, what I actually do want from the day, because intentionality, it's a big long word, but it is a very important thing. If we don't, for example, set the intention for the day, we're not asking the universe or God for those results. So we have to be very clear and be very purposeful, very focused on the results that we want. So the 3-3-3, the Qigong, the 3-3-3, some journaling, and then I do a short Bible reading, normally a verse of the Bible. And I meditate on that, on how it could be influential, positive in my life and in the life of the people that I'm helping to change lives with. And the journaling is getting rid, if you're anything like me, you have constant ideas coming through your head. I'm always thinking, I'm always mulling over things. So the journaling to me is a way of getting that all out on paper. I've heard one of my great masterminding friends call journaling getting rid of the crazy, and I love that expression. I think it's phenomenal. Getting rid of the crazy from first thing in the morning. You can also express your worries on paper, and getting that on paper is so therapeutic. So that's what I do in the 90 minutes between 5 and 6:30 before I start getting ready to go to the office, or in this case I'm doing another planification implementation day with one of my team in my consultancy, my business consultancy business. The head accountant is coming today, and we're going to be doing a 90-day plan together on what her 3 main goals are, and working through the strategies and the structures and reverse engineering that. What I did, I think it was on Tuesday, with my daily challenge, with the thing that I've set for the 6th of July. Okay, so getting back to the morning routine, this is singularly the most important thing, folks. I cannot recommend this any more or any more often, that it will change your lives. Not, it may not be that, you know, the shock of getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning isn't for everyone. Maybe that you're a night owl, that you'd want to do something in the night before you go to sleep. But even if you get, good morning Barbara, because this doing the Facebook Lives with the phone a little bit further away from me, I can't really see, and it doesn't look very pretty if I'm screwing up my eyes to see. So good morning. If I don't say hi, it's because I can't see that you're actually on the video. So welcome, much love. I've been talking about morning routines and how my morning routine, what I call my magic morning routine, has rocked my life, and it's the single most important thing to have brought about my life change. I glow, I shine with positivity, and I don't have an easy life. I haven't chosen an easy life. I chose 3.5 years ago to open a secondary business, which will probably become a primary business, which is the coaching and the business development sector, and that is at 53. I chose this about when I was just turned 50. It's a huge challenge. It's getting me totally out of my comfort zone. So what I'm saying to you is, no matter where you are in your life, no matter what age you are, there's always the moment to do your dream, to live your dream, and that's what this is all about. The tip of the morning to you too, my love. So why do I insist on the morning routine? Because success is 80% mindset and 20% action. I'll repeat that, because a lot of people think that it's boom, we've got to do. No, we've got to be, and we be by creating our thoughts. If you're not getting the results, and I've applied this in my life so many times, I say to myself, girl, are you getting the results? If you're not getting the results, go deeper. Go absolutely deeper. And when do I most go deep? In my 90 minutes magic morning routine from 5 to 6:30 in the morning. That is, obviously I have other specific times and I schedule, because remember, I always say, and it's true, what doesn't get diaried, what doesn't get scheduled, doesn't get done. So this is so important, the mindset. And then I connect in during the day with these positivity alarms that I have on my iPhone. I reconnect with the positivity, and I'm also very aware as I go through my day of my feelings. Shit happens, guys. And yesterday, for example, I can share that I had a mini major meltdown for about 3 minutes with a member of staff, because the member of staff hadn't been getting what I wanted them to do, wasn't just connecting to it, and there was a huge amount of frustration that hit me. And it only lasted, thank God, for 3 minutes, because I now I'm able to, with the growth, with the magic morning routine that I've said, I'm on track to grow and grow and grow and grow. And I don't mean this way, quite the opposite. I'd like to get a lot slimmer. That's one of my goals. But I grow mentally, and I grow energetically, and I grow in my spirituality, because that is important. My mindset is getting stronger because I'm creating that reality. I'm creating that mindset. And as the sun comes in, it's hitting me even. I know I shouldn't complain. Probably a lot of you are saying, my God, it's sun in Tenerife. What are you complaining about, girl? But I can't... I'm not going to be putting on my sunglasses, my shades, for a Facebook Live at 8:30 in the morning. So anyway, guys, 80% of success is your mindset. 20% is the actions that you could take through that, your strategy and your systems that you create. Once you get your mindset set up, then the rest of it will all fit into place. Where do I get the mindset? Do I suggest that you get the great mindset is in your morning routine. Now, let's bring this to practical terms. If you've never done a morning routine, this is probably sounding double Dutch to you. It's sounding absolutely crazy stuff. I would recommend this thoroughly, and I would say, like any of the tips that I gave you and I share from my heart, that there are things that are working for me and for my clients and my students, the business people and professionals that I help, and it helps even with my team. If you plan your day ahead, if you take this time for you, it's beautiful time for you. When you get up a little bit earlier, no one else is bothering you. You have that beautiful silence. Or in my case, because I live in the country, I hear all of the birdies tweeting first thing in the morning, and it's my morning song. It makes my heart sing. So do it. Even if it's starting off with just 10 minutes, you are worth this. Remember, all of this is a choice. You cannot moan, bitch and complain and be in victim mode about not having the life, not getting the results that you want. When did this all happen? I was asked a wee question yesterday by a client, and they said, Karen, when did you change? When did you have a major moment where you realized that life change, personal development, personal growth was something that you actively chose? And I said to her, there's two things. Part of me has always been interested, because I've always been, as I say, pottering around in positivity from 20 years back. But the moment that I decided that I made the choice that my life was not what I wanted. I knew that I didn't know exactly what I was going to be doing, and I still haven't 100% got clear my life purpose. I know there's certain signs and I'm on the right track, because I feel good, and our feelings are always our GPS. But I didn't know. I just knew that at that point I wasn't happy with what my lot was, and I knew that I wasn't fulfilling my life purpose, and I knew that I wasn't fulfilling my dreams. So I made the decision. God brought me the opportunity to go to the States for the very first time. And this was a big thing for somebody after so many years of not travelling, of never travelling at far distances. And to invest in me quite a few $1,000s, in fact, and then do the travelling. And I made that decision, and it was the best thing that I did in my life. I became a member of a tribe. I connected to like-minded people, people that get me, and that I am now friends. I've got friends all over the world, and those people are not just keyboard heroes, as I would call them. They're people that, if I need to connect, we mastermind regularly. Yesterday I had a masterminding with a group of people that are rocking their socks off business-wise. They're making 7 figures a year, profit, not just income, profit in their businesses. And these are people that are working from home. They've got small teams. It is possible, guys. And so when you're in contact with that type of person, it does. A rising tide lifts all boats. And they will, if I'm down, they will pull me up. If I'm down, they will give me suggestions. And likewise, I've got 25 years of business experience of my own businesses and of other people's as a business consultant. So I do know my stuff. It's just that it's very easy not to realise what you need in your own life. And that's why coaching has been such an amazing thing for me, because I mirror what I am guided to tell the person that I've got in front of me, that I've got across Skype, or that I'm teaching in a group. The words that come out of me, I often like to go back and read them or listen to the tapes, and because I mirror that advice back to myself, because oftentimes what you're seeing in other people is something that you also need. So that's why coaching has been phenomenal. Anyway, I digress. Being Irish, I think you'll pardon me to digress a bit. I am getting very hot. You can see that everything's heating up here. So why is the morning routine so important? Apart from journaling and getting the crazy out on paper, it's so therapeutic. I also read inspirational stuff. And again, it doesn't have to be 2 hours. It can be 10, 15 minutes. It can be 5 minutes of a book that really resonates with you. Somebody that you see as a hero, your heroine. Read it. Get autobiographies of people that have done amazing things. There's so much out there. You could get Big Beautiful Balance. I wrote a book called Big Beautiful Balance. Get that and use that of a morning. Read it. Get inspired by it. You see where I'm coming. One of the things to come back to, why is my morning routine so important? Because it's when I consolidate my dreams, when I connect to the fact that, yes, I want things, I need things in my life, and those are my dreams, and I connect to that, and I know that the dreams are for me. Those things, those goals that I'm setting are on their way. And I will refuse categorically. It's my moment in the morning to concentrate on that, to refill my lamp as far as the energy around that's concerned, and to convince myself, because our words and our pictures create our reality. This is a fundamental life truth. Our words and our pictures create our reality. So why are you going to focus on lack? If you haven't got what you want, are you going to focus on that? No, you focus on having it. You connect to the feeling, one of my dreams for this year is I want one of those. I want a red Jag. I don't even know. I'm not that technical in cars. I've seen this Jeep thing that Jag have brought out. Now, please, guys, don't laugh at me. I love that car. I've seen it. A friend of mine has driven it in the north in Santa Cruz, and I want that car. I haven't even driven it, but I want that car, and I want it this year. And so I connect to myself this morning. I was visualizing in my magic morning routine. I was visualizing actually getting into that car I actually asked them in my mind to bring it down outside my office, and I could see myself jumping up and down for joy that they delivered it to me. They delivered it to my office door, and myself and my beautiful daughter Tara were getting into this car, and you're going to one of the most beautiful restaurants. The feeling of the white leather, creamy leather seats that it's got, the smell of the fresh new car. I was connecting to that, and that will make that a reality for me. That Amen. I always say amen. This or something better. If it's not one of these Jags, it'll be something else even better. That's dreams. That's connecting with making your dreams become a reality, and knowing that the only thing that can stop your dreams, and this is big time, the only thing that can stop your dreams becoming a reality, you know what it is? It's you. It's you and the way you think. If you concentrate on lack and allow lack into your mind and concentrate on the feeling, oh God, I'd love that car. I really want that car, but I'm never going to get it. I don't have that car right now. If you concentrate on that, that's victim mode. If you concentrate on visualizing and dreaming, because dreaming, I love this. This is, I don't know who wrote this, but it's absolutely amazing. Dreaming is fire from heaven. Dreaming is fire from heaven. Get your fire stoked, girl and boy. Get your dreams alive. Keep your dreams alive. Connect to your dreams. What made me change my life, and I'm being very personal, very vulnerable here because I want you to see how it is possible. That's what these Facebook Lives are about, to inspire people. What made me change was, this isn't an easy trip, but I'm enjoying it. But there's some days that it's tough. So people only see the tip of the iceberg in success. They only see that, oh, somebody came into my office and said, oh, you're always traveling, you're always on about that, you're always doing this, you're always eating in good restaurants, you're always buying nice stuff. They don't see what goes on below the tip of that iceberg, okay? And a lot of the times I post these things because I want everyone to see in my circle that anyone can do this. If a normal person like me can do it, anyone can. And what made this so important to me, the life change, was I was not prepared to continue with the pain. The pain became more. The pain became greater of staying where I was, of the frustration of not connecting to my life dreams, of not achieving the goals that I wanted to achieve in my life. That became greater than staying in my comfort zone and staying put and staying in safety mode, because that's what this is all about. We prefer to stay in safety mode, and if you don't get to that point, you will, most of you will get what I'm saying. If the frustration of knowing that if you continue your life the way it is, you will not achieve your dreams, that frightened the shite out of me, as we say in Northern Ireland. That scared me to it. That is what motivated me. So fear is not always a bad thing. I used my fear of not achieving my life goals, of coming to this stage of, I worked out a calculation, and it's a bit shocking. If we say what the Bible, if we live what the Bible says, 70, that's 70 years. You know, if you calculate out 365 days per year, and you multiply that by 24, by the years that you've got till you're 70, that tells you how many hours you've got left to live. Now that is a sobering thought, because you think, shit, that's what happened to me as well. I did that. Somebody sent this on an email to me, and I will eternally be grateful to them and to God for sending that email through. And I did that calculation, and I thought, I'm going to have to get my act together. I'm going to have to play bigger here. I have to get out of my comfort zone. Traveling over to the States frightened me to bits. Committing to paying thousands into the, you know, the two-figure. I shared that the other day, that I've calculated just on this year alone that I'm well over the 25,000 euros of investment in my self-help and my personal growth and mentoring and you know, traveling to these places and doing the masterminding groups, etc. But the payback to me, the return on investment, is enormous. And we have to, I see it as we have to keep on investing in ourselves, in our growth, and not stay static. And that was frightening to me, to actually commit to that sort of investment in me. But when you do that, when you make that, when you say, hi universe, or hi Lord, hi God, I want this to happen, I'm prepared to invest in me, then the universe or God will bring the things, the people and the events to you that will make your dreams come true. I promise you that it is possible. So Today has been all about the importance of a morning routine, the importance of mindset, which is created for me. It's created within your morning routine. Mindset is 80% of the success in life and in business. And get to the point where your pain of staying put, of not achieving your life goals and your dreams and your purpose in life, becomes more painful than staying where you are. That is the life changing, the tipping point for me that made me move forward. And that is what motivates me on a daily basis to move through my comfort zones, to do things that I don't necessarily like, or would it be easier not to do. For example, sit with the burning sun on your cheek whilst you're trying to share your soul and to help other people become better versions of themselves. That's what this is all about. So I think we need a bit of garbanzo shaker here to put a smile on all of our faces. The other thing, remember that there's always, I've created like three areas. I can't even see my own hand. 3 areas of the tip of the morning. The first is the tip, or tips, because sometimes I share quite a few golden nuggets. The second is my challenge, my 6th of July to finish the book. Now I'm well on track on that. I've been doing this every day, translating the book from Spanish, the book I wrote, Big Beautiful Balance, and I'm getting it into Spanish for my Spanish audience. And then the other thing is I'm now currently sharing to you what I would call my positivity alarm. And the one that I wanted to share with you today, and this is really powerful for me, is that I'm not alone. And I am divinely guided and protected. I am divinely guided and protected. I'll say it again because it's very powerful. You are divinely guided and protected. Believe that you are not alone. It's not just getting a tribe, getting a community, but we are one. And just reach out and ask for help. We are all here to help each other at the end of the day, and that's what the Facebook Lives that I'm doing, that's what the tip of the morning is all about. It's giving back. It's reaching out and saying, this is what I generously offer you. Take it and apply it, adapt it to your life, and see the results, see your dreams come true. So guys, my positivity alarm, I'm divinely guided and protected, is one of my most important. It really, really helps me through the day. And when I have a mini moment, when I have a moment of panic, when I have a moment of fear, I transmute that, change that fear into love, connecting to the fact that I know my dreams are on their way. I know my dreams are on their way. I know your dreams are on their way too, if you only reach out and make that first move. Commit to doing something today that will change your life. Get up a little bit earlier. Start your own, and do your own little morning routine, and you will find that it will set your day up in a beautiful, positive way, and it will help you connect to your intentions, and that you will achieve your dreams. Mindset, 80% of success. So get those neurons, get thinking and focusing on what you want, not on what you don't want. Do not focus on lack, focus on achieving those dreams. So I'm really getting burnt here. I'll probably be red in the morning. No, I'm only joking. It's too early to burn, but the day is absolutely glorious. I love you all. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. I may do a Facebook Live over the weekend, you never know. And I'll be doing a Facebook Live, but through Tara Business for taxation here in Tenerife on property taxes. I've had a consultancy, somebody yesterday from the Facebook that I did yesterday on tax, the annual tax, personal tax return. A lot of people have come back and they've asked me questions, so I'll be doing a Facebook Live later on today on that, on the difference between resident and non-resident taxation here in Spain. And my folks that are watching this that are not to do with Spain, I'm sorry, but I wanted to remind those who might be interested in listening in to be aware that I'm going to be doing this, and that will be over on Tara Biz Condado. That's Tara Biz Tara, Tara, Biz, new word, Condado, Condado. So, God bless, have a great day, have an even better weekend, and we'll see each other on Monday. Bye. This has been Tara. Get me name right, for God's sake. This has been Karen Cochrane Hull from Tara Biz Condado and clientmarketingsolutions.com with tip of the morning to you. Bye.